Want to waste more money before you sell your house? Make the wrong repairs. One of the most common questions I get from sellers here in Georgia is, should I make repairs before listing my home? Some folks are ready to remodel the kitchen. Others want to sell as is. And plenty of people are just plain overwhelmed. The truth is, not every repair is worth doing, and some can actually cost you money without adding value. I'm EthanHarkins, based here in the Lake Oconee area, and today I'm going to break down exactly what to fix, what to skip, and how to decide if selling as is makes sense for you. Let's start with the non-negotiables. Anything that impacts the safety, structure, or function of your home needs to be addressed before you list. I'm talking about roof leaks, broken steps, faulty wiring, HVAC systems that don't work, active plumbing leaks, or spots in the floor. Why? Because these are the items that buyers and their inspectors will always flag. And if they don't, their lender probably will. No bank wants to finance a home with unsafe conditions. If these issues aren't fixed before listing, you risk one of two things. Either your home sits on the market because buyers are nervous, or you go under contract and then the deal falls apart during inspections. Neither option is very good for your bottom line. So here's the rule of thumb. If it impacts safety or function, fix it before you list. No exceptions. These repairs keep deals alive, protect your home's value, and prevent bigger headaches later. Now, let's talk about the cosmetic updates, or the category where most sellers waste money. It's tempting to do a big kitchen or bathroom remodel right before listing. After all, we've all heard the kitchen sell homes theory. But the reality is, in most cases, a full remodel done right before listing does not return dollar for dollar. Instead of dropping $15,000 on new countertops and cabinets, focus on high ROI cosmetic fixes. Things like fresh interior paint in neutral colors, updated light fixtures, new cabinet hardware, or a deep landscaping cleanup. These are low-cost updates that can make your home look fresh, clean, and move-in ready. And buyers love that. Here's an example. I had a seller spend about $500 on fresh mulch, a good power wash, and paint touch-ups. Their home showed beautifully, and they got multiple offers in the first week. That $500 had more impact than a $15,000 remodel would have. But here's the takeaway. The little stuff sells, and the big remodels rarely pay off. Put your money where most buyers notice it most. Another big question I get is about pre-listing inspections. Are they worth it? In my opinion, for certain systems, yes, especially septic, wells, roof, and HVAC. Why? Because these are the areas that scare buyers the most. If you can hand a buyer a clean inspection report up front, you immediately build trust and confidence. Plus, you reduce the chance of nasty surprises derailing your sale after you go under contract, which I can tell you from personal experience is not fun. Think about it like this. If you wait for the buyer's inspection to reveal a problem, you're negotiating repairs under pressure. That usually means spending more or dropping your price. If you find the issue first, you control the timing and the cost of the repair. It's the difference between a $400 inspection now or a $4,000 price cut later. So no, you don't need to inspect every square inch of your home. But for those big ticket systems, it's a pretty smart investment. Here's another way to think about repairs. Put yourself in the buyer's shoes. When a buyer walks through your front door, first impressions matter more than you think. They're noticing curb appeal, smells, clutter, lighting. They're forming opinions in the first 60 seconds. Buyers will often overlook dated countertops or older carpet if the home feels well-maintained, clean, and cared for. What they don't forgive is leaks, stains, and bad odors, broken fixtures, signs that a home hasn't been maintained. Those red flags make them wonder what else might be wrong. So here's the rule. Buyers forgive dated, they don't forgive deferred maintenance. A clean, well-cared-for home, even if it's a little outdated, will sell faster and for more money than a shiny kitchen sitting under a leaky roof. Finally, let's talk about selling as is. There are definitely times when it makes sense to sell without doing any repairs. Maybe you don't have the cash to put into fixes. Maybe you're relocating fast and time matters more than squeezing every last dollar out of the sale. Or maybe your home is in an area where investors are the main buyers. In these cases, an as-is listing can work just fine. But here's the key. Selling as is does not mean hiding problems. You still need to disclose known issues. What it means is pricing the property fairly based on condition and setting the right expectations with buyers. Plenty of buyers will take on a home that needs work, especially if they're looking for a deal or they want to put their own stamp on it. The trick is positioning the property correctly so you attract the right buyer pool. Selling as is doesn't mean hiding problems. It means pricing them in. So here's the bottom line. If it impacts safety or function, fix it. If it's a high impact cosmetic update, do it. Think twice before dropping money on big remodels and consider pre-listing inspections for peace of mind. And if you're unsure what's worth fixing, don't guess. That's where I come in. I'll walk your home with you and tell you exactly what matters and what doesn't, so you don't waste money before selling. If you're thinking about selling here in Georgia, whether it's a lake home, an in-town place, or anything in between, give me a call at 706-817-2905 or visit EthanHarkinsRealestate.com. I'll shoot you straight and handle the heavy lifting.